Hi everybody, this is Grace, and I have finally finished my Halloween project for this year, at least my main one. And this is my spooky house. Started out as a wonky house, and of course it's made with Graphic 45's Steampunk Spells, which is just probably my very favorite of all time paper now, at least in the top 3. And it did change a little bit as it went along. I just drew it out on a piece of paper and sketched it out, and then I made a pattern, and my pattern, I'm going to continue to work on a pattern for this one. And anyway, I made it out of chipboard and other items, and I developed into more of a New Orleans type of style with the wrought iron. As you can see, I kind of got the feeling of voodoo and Marie Laveau, and so I kind of just let it go in that direction. So I added this sign and the wrought iron look, reminiscent of New Orleans Bourbon Street, and those were done with Martha Stewart edge punches, and Tim Holtz die cut here with the lamp post. Put a little bat on the top. In the back you can see Tim Holt's tree that I'd cut out multiple times and put them together so that I'd have a fuller tree and taller, and extended the base. And there is a little owl sitting back there with his batty friends. And then we have a spider up here, and I UD'd him. And then there's the upper balcony rounded, and the roof line, and then of course there's a little tower room, not sure what to call that, and another pop out on the side over here with another spider. And you can see the fence around the edge, and I tried to use cotton balls to make a foggy look that makes it look a little bit more eerie. Might need to add some more of that. And then again on the front porch, I fussy cut out one of the little cats from the paper collection and set them on the front porch. Put some chain over the lamp post and added a pile of skulls. I think you can see those there. And UD'd the lamp post, put a sparkly flame in there. And the door, a little vellum back there, and didn't want to completely block out that beautiful paper any more than I had to. And then the roof line. Let me show you the roof line. And as I turn this, you'll see a handle here, and of course that is where the mini album is. This structure is a little over 16 inches tall, up to the very top, and it is 15 inches wide across the front and then 10 inches deep. And I left this clear so I could slide the album out. You can see where the tree is dimensional and put together there. And then here's the back, and I fussy cut out the Steampunk Spells and put it on there. And put a big old spider on the back of the tree, just for a little fun. And here is the side pop out. Added a little window here. And the shingles are just rows of paper cut and layered on. And then there's the roof line there, Martha Stewart fence punch. A bat up here. I want to show you this. This is where I open it up and put one of the little tea lights in there so that I have some light showing through the window. And let's see, what else? That's pretty much it for the structure. And here is the album over here. And I'll pull this out. It's like it's hard to do one-handed. Now this album, of course, had to remain very flat in order to be able to pull it in and out easily and not get it caught up on things. So I tried to keep it as flat as I could, but I did enhance it a little bit. I did put some glitter stickles, gold stickles, to enhance the parts of the letters, and some stickles on her hat, and some glossy accents on her glasses and her watch, her necklace watch, a gear, and of course Mr. Crow, and added some chipboard pieces to look like hinges or closures. And I did add a ribbon tie on the side. And this album is 8.5 inches high, and it has 9 pages, and the binding I used was a simple strip of paper, hinge, and each one of them were put on individually. I put them all together before I put them in the book, and then I added the handle here. And the back of the book is the clock paper. And so I'm going to show you the album. So I'm going to put the camera up here, and I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. Let's see if that's enough. Okay. And here is the album. Again, this little strip here was, I think it's Jolie's, but I'm not sure. Just picked it up and thought, well, that'll go with it. So I put it on. This unties right here, and this is the opening page. I hope I got that in frame. I think I do. I better back up a little bit. Too much. Well, that's going to be it. Okay, so Fussy cut one of the balloons out and popped it up, and then I made some tags. I had gotten some of the little cardstock pieces and made some tags and added them throughout the album. Also made this little tag here. It's more like a bookmark, and would make a real cute bookmark. And then made a little pocket down here. And those go in there. And the basic design of these 9 pages is the same all through, and just embellished a little differently. And what we have on each page is one of the pieces, cut apart pieces, which is mounted on this black cardstock, and then it's hinged so that there's more space for pictures. I have to leave a lot of space for pictures and not over embellish too much, so that does the trick there, plus adding some more real estate with the cut aparts. And so I just hinged this so I didn't have to glue it down. That way I have more decoration, and I have place for 4 pictures here. And then there's, on each of the pages, there's a very large insert, and I used the stamps. I have all 3 stamp sets, and I used all of them on this and embossed all of them and added a piece up here. And I'll put that in later. And then on the side, each of the side pieces has another similar booklet that goes in the side right here, and all of them have a little tiny strip here just to show some continuity of the book. And then when you open it up, you also have this is Dr. Dreadful. Really cute. And I added these Jolie's embellishments here, and this flips out. And then you have the Bird on Wheels page. And again, we have another flip up with Dr. Dreadful. And a booklet back here. And more pictures, spots. Another tag with the stamps. This is from the little cut apart embellishments, and it has a little tiny little card in there, and it goes back in this pocket with the gear on it. And again, another booklet on the side. Then we have the Madame Macabre page, and I added some wings in one of the little embellishments here, and of course it flips open. And I made this little book with staples, and I just cut some black cardstock and mounted these on it to form a book and stapled it together, and it comes apart. There we go. Eye of Newt, Toe of Frog, Wool of Bat, Thorn of Rose, Beetlejuice, and Howlet's Wing. And I'll tie that back up later. And here is the Madame Macabre flip up. Fussy cut out a little corset with wings, UD'd it, put it on this little pocket punch. And here is the Book of Spells. And then what I did is I had 2 sets of these, so what's on this I reversed on this one, so they would both be showing on the outside. And this is another tag, and then there's this booklet. Goes back in here. This these are envelopes actually that I used. Large, I think they're number 10 announcement envelopes in the back, and then I think these are A6s. And I showed you that. And then we have the hot air balloon page, the full moon, Spellbinders tag die, and split it in half and put it there. And again it opens. Fussy cut this balloon out and put it on this beautiful blue paper, and it flips up. Added one of these little embellishments from the collection. Here is the booklet. And also on each and every page I did use some of the 6x6 papers. Really, first time I've used 6x6. I love them. They're wonderful. They really add a lot that you don't get out of the other papers. Even though they're not as elaborate, they're wonderful for background. And here's another one of the tags with one of the stamps. And of course the side pocket booklet, and of course this also opens, as well as this one. I love this one. You've got to see this one. This is a little goblet, and I'm pretty sure that's Jolie's. And I fussy cut out some flowers here and added it to I'm Afraid's page. And I really like this one. I like this one a lot. And another flip up. And here is the book, All Hallows Eve. And there's the hat stamp. And here are the booklet, side booklet. I think I'm going to call this page design or book design, album design, my sidekick. I kind of like it because it kicks out to the side and adds a place for a pocket up here, a full pocket up here, and a full pocket here, and then there's a whole, almost full pocket right here. So I'm calling this my sidekick. I kind of like it. And here's my sparkly kitty cat. And he flips out. This is the owl page. The owl and the pussycat, I guess. I get this centered. And I put some stickles on his eyes and the moon. And I dry embossed this background and added the Tim Holtz die cut there from the tree branch. And that flips up. Another one of the little embellishment pieces. Love Potions booklet. Put that back in there. And the tag. Love Potion with the wings. And the side piece is Something Wicked This Way Comes. The owl. I need to figure out how many pictures this can actually hold. I'm going to have to do that and then I'll post it. And I love this page. I just love Seymour Bones. Isn't he amazing? He is just so handsome. And I added this dimensional metal piece. It is metal. To his flip out pocket. And of course that opens. Added a strip here to mesh these together, and here's his little portrait here, and a flip up, and the booklet that goes really well with this. And here's the tag for this pocket. The bats, really cool stamp. And then I made this one up because I didn't have enough different ones. So I made this one. And so there's only room for 1, 2, 3, 4 pictures there. No flip out on that one. And we have the cat and the crow, and these are little tags here with some oversized brass, copper colored brads. Or eyelets, I'm sorry. Eyelets on there and here as well. And this, of course, flips out there. The Beware tag. Flip up. Added a cat here, which you can put something behind it if you wanted to put a picture across there. You could do that. Then here is the tag for this. I just used both of these. And made that little booklet. And here is the tag. Eye of Newt, Toe of Frog. And this is the flip out for that. And it opens as well. I added some little rhinestones to the cobwebs. And this is the Time Flies page. Put some little bats on here. This is the 6x6 paper there and here. And this flips out. And up and up. And again, this is attached at the bottom so that you can insert something behind here to hold it or mount it, whichever. And then there's the Time Flies booklet. Need to glue that down right there. These are pretty tight. And there's the clock. This is one of my very, very favorite stamps. I just had to have it. And then here is the booklet that goes to the side. Come on. There. And the last page. The last page. This is the featured lady herself, and put a gear on here. Looks like a, was that a Rolls Royce or Mercedes? I think that's Mercedes, yeah. Flips out and caught the frightful up here and the bird. And then I added a waterfall feature here and just embellished with some of the pieces, leftover pieces from the paper, and the flowers. Added some Tim Holtz gears, and it just flips up and up, up, and up, and that's the last page. And you can see that each of these pages are evenly spaced in the book. There are 9 of them. They're all mounted really solidly with quick dry glue. And I have better luck with that. And I just love the sparkles on this book. And my daughter sent me these chipboard pieces. I don't have that die. Thank you, Chrissy. And there's the handle that my sister Rainey sent me. Chrissy sent me a bunch of them too, but this one seemed to fit the theme better. And that's my album. And so I will show you one more look at the house itself. Over here, and here it is. My started as a wonky house, turned into Marie Laveau's House of Spells, for better terminology. It was a lot of fun making it, and my daughter says I have to make a pattern on this, so I better get busy and get that pattern made in case anybody really is interested in creating one of these for themselves and have as much fun as I did putting this together. So happy scrapbooking, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.